Hello everyone, welcome back to Dawn and Dreams. It is your lady Ms. Z. Thank you so much for tuning into another video and supporting me. If you would, make sure that you like and subscribe and share this video if it resonates with you, and leave a comment below of which one you chose. Also, if you would like to book a reading with me, that information will be below. It is dawnanddreams.com. That's Dawn and Dreams with a Z, and the link will be in the description box along with the timestamps. So let's get right into it. So this is going to be a reading that will be very, very helpful because it is what is your greatest spiritual protection. A lot of people ask me what protection should they use, and a lot of times it's very tailored to the person and what they're doing, and what they're doing the most. Okay, if you're doing readings the most, maybe you use certain things. It just depends. All right, so I'm just going to keep it open to see what comes out, because whatever message needs to come out, that's the one that you need to hear. So you can pick between three stones, as always: stone 1, stone 2, or stone 3. And if you need more time, please pause the video, but we're going to get right on into it. So what is your greatest spiritual protection that you should use? Okay, so let's start with 1. So I'm saying that you will be a very great magician, and or high priest. I get the energy of seagulls, also symbols. It's a seagulls, sigils. Sigils, can't even say that word right. Oh my God. But yes, I just see you doing something with writing. Very powerful spellcaster, or you could be, okay? Okay, so we're gonna leave it at that. Also, I'm getting the energy that you could be doing more, okay? Doing more to protect yourself. And I'm saying this from outside influences because it's like it's known that you're some type of magician or something, or witch. It's kind of known. So I feel like that kind of ties into what type of energy you need to be protecting yourself from. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip over. I really feel like you would be a very, very powerful caster, okay? Definitely important to learn certain little rituals that you can do, but you're going to be more so creating and crafting. The things that you create will affect other people. So I feel a lot of use of the hands, okay? And that could be in a number of things. I don't want to limit you, but even in these pictures, you see him, pouring the water and mixing things together. Also, I look at that like a big ball of energy. I'm sorry, I'm hearing a lot of things at once, so hold on. You are very much a protector also of your family, people you consider family as well. So this protection will not only serve for you, but it will serve for your family. Create certain things for your family members to wear to implement the protection, okay? But I really feel like the things that you do, again, with your hands, the things that you wear, will also play a part in your protection. So the ancestors want you to focus on things like talismans and also your root work. That's a better word for it, root work. Sacred space. Honestly, this kind of represents other energies coming in. And like I said, it's like they know that you are a powerful practitioner, and some people may find that as a threat. So you shouldn't be afraid, just be protected. Go out your way to do things, even if everything is clear in your energy, even if you don't feel anything. I still feel that you have to keep a recipe of doing certain things to protect your energy. And I also see this as an ancestor as well, looking at you with the protection. So again, learn about 3 to 4 things. I never say learn everything in America. If you can, you can. But if you can't, find some time to learn certain things that you can do that will be ritualistic to you, that will help you protect yourself and your family. Okay? Because you kind of act as like a guardian for yourself and also for the people around you. So that just represents you have to be in a very strong foundation. All right, so that is the first one. What is your spiritual protection or your greatest spiritual protection for the second one? So I'm hearing a strong say ancestors, okay? Your connection to the deities, your connection to giving your offerings, you have to make sure your spiritual connection is very strong. Because they are the energies around you. They protect the energy around you. They make sure, and that's honestly, I could say that's for everybody, but this is what's strongest in your energy that will help you. Because not everybody may be, an ongoing root worker. Not everybody may be someone who creates medicine bags. Everybody may not even be good at spell work. But what you are good at is naturally picking up on the energies around you. And that's in this realm and also in the other realm. So you could have spiritual guardians who help you. Okay? Let's get one more card on that. All right. See, the card that you have is psychic development. And so if you take the development out and you just psychic, that's kind of the representation of you. And I see this as, being able to see through the veil. Like there's always something on the other side. And like I said, if you flip that over, the spirit is actually able to see everything that's going on. The things that you don't see as far as energy, I look at this as it protect. That's really deep because I've never seen that before, but I can see it now that the spirit is actually, even though this is her, but just keep an imaginative mind, okay? Because my mind goes different places that it needs to go. But anyway, the spirit is actually protecting you from all the baggage, anybody throwing stuff at you, as far as spiritually spells, stuff like that. Anything being thrown at you is being protected, but you have to keep that communication fluid. in order to be able to have that energy, okay? And not to say that it isn't fluent now, it's just that is your greatest protection. So you will have to do things to constantly be in the grace of that energy. So very intuitive, very intuitive. I feel like you kind of are a force all by yourself. You haven't really experienced a lot of help over the years. May have been a person that always kind of has to take on that role of getting through things. But it is the spirit of your ancestors that help you through that. So even if you're not experiencing the most help on this side, you still are being blocked out from things that are much worse. A lot of times we think we're experiencing some of the worst crap in this realm, and a lot of times it could be a lot worse because they get to see everything that's being thrown at you that you don't get to see. And they also serve justice on your behalf for anybody throwing any energy towards you as a practitioner. So use your best ability to judge every situation and also develop your psychic energy to pick up on the messages that you hear from them. Your discernment and your psychic energy is your most powerful tool for protection. Because it's you knowing without knowing when something is going to happen. Okay? So this is very special. But let me move on to the last one. So what is your greatest spiritual protection? Okay? So I feel like you honestly will be very versed in a lot of things, okay? So you're not going to be limited to one thing, and that's perfectly fine. Um, it could mean you have connections to all things. It also could mean that you do a lot of things. You do a lot of work in the spiritual realm or community. So you have to be very balanced between the stuff that you do. Okay, yes. So your greatest protection is number one, protecting your head. Okay, making sure that your head is covered. You get a lot of psychic downloads within your dreams and things that you do. So you actually are actively in the spiritual community. So I feel like you could be doing a range of things. You know, it could be spell work to cleanse up your energy. It also could be root work. It could be learning how to write spells down using your voice to speak, wearing adornments or talisman. Rituals is really big because you have other people involved in this as well. So even if it's just your family, you may have your family doing stuff they don't even know what they're doing, but it's to protect. So I feel like honestly you're going to be very versed in a lot of things. There's also a connection to the other realm as well. It seems like you look for signs to know, to verify that you're protected. Yeah, that's kind of, and it's kind of strange, but I'm going to affirm that. The thing is, your spiritual protection is confirming when things come through for you. So basically, when you ask for something, if you go to sleep at night and you dream about it, that's your confirmation that you are protected. When you ask for something and then something just comes in out of nowhere and you're like, what is this? This is a surprise. That's your confirmation that you are protected, that you are being answered, that you are being heard. Okay. So things kind of have a cause and effect for you. If you light a candle and then the next day something happens, or within the next couple of days something happens, you've kind of confirmed, but you don't stop until you confirm that those things have happened. And you're really willing to kind of go all through all walks and all realms. If you have to speak to, your spiritual team, you'll do that for a while and see if they can get something moved for you. So I just see that you're going to be doing a lot of things, very versed in a lot of things, but there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like your greatest protection is when you get that confirmation. And it doesn't have to be a big ass confirmation, excuse my language, but it could be something very small, and it kind of tells you exactly, hey, yes, this will come to pass. Even if it's a bird in the sky, it will come to pass. When the healing process comes or starts, you've confirmed. So my recommendation to you would be to try different things that resonate within what it is that you're doing, or what it is that you're trying to ask for. Do whatever accommodates what you're asking for. Because as soon as you could receive that confirmation, you're good to go. But you will be using spiritual protection in all rounds. But your protection is just that confirmation, that synchronicity. So this is kind of like you ask and then you receive. So ongoing communication with the spiritual realm. I hope that makes sense, because I know it's all over the place, but it's like you're going to be doing a lot of stuff when it comes to protection and spiritually protect. Like there's not just one thing that you're going to do that's going to be greater than the other thing. It just depends on what you're having to protect yourself from, whether it's financially, whether it's other energies, whether it's anything that's going on that you need. You may be doing different things to protect yourself from any drought of time, whatever's necessary, put it that way. And spirit's going to actively give you confirmation after everything is done to let you know that things will be okay. You will receive signs. Okay, so that is this reading. Make sure that you like and subscribe and comment if this resonates with you.